Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, and that means I go to thrift stores, sometimes yard sales. I find used clothes and I sell them online for hopefully a profit. On eBay and Poshmark today, I have 4 items that I am shipping out for a gross amount of $87.59. That's not super high. 2 items on Poshmark, 2 on eBay, and this is the last time I'll be shipping for the year. Today is Saturday, December 30th. So these items sold yesterday, the 29th. The first item is a vintage. This is Jenn. It is a vintage sweater vest, and it does have this super nice cable knit. It is acrylic and super scratchy. It is made in the USA. People ask me a lot how I know it's vintage. A lot of it is style. Some of it is the label. I don't feel like I'm an expert in the subject, so I don't feel like I can teach or even like say, oh, this is exactly how I know on certain items. Certain items I can, but like this one, it was just the label and the style of the sweater. But vintage sweater vests have an average sell price of $28.88 and a sell-through rate of 31%. I think that's pretty good. When I'm shopping, I shoot for 25%, so 31's good. Of course, anything higher is always better. This sold for $21 on Poshmark. And it sold fairly quickly. Within a month, I think. 6 weeks. I've had the item for 6 weeks. I think I listed it about a month ago. I paid $1.69 was my average cost of goods when I went to this random church sale that I happened upon. I was out with my son and passed a church that was having a church sale. So we went in. And then I went back later that day. Because it was pretty good. So my profit's $13.09. There was just a ton of vintage sweaters there. I think it was a church that had like older people. Anyway, I cannot believe 2023 is almost over. It has gone super fast. I think I say that every year. It goes faster and faster every year. This is a top blouse. That's the wrong way. Here it is. It's a button up. It kind of has a little bit of a balloon sleeve where it gathers here at the wrist. That's actually like a 3/4 sleeve, so it wouldn't be the wrist. It does have. Now I've been told that this is not actually a Swiss dot. That a Swiss dot is textured, but it's not as raised as what this would be. I don't know. I used Swiss dot in my listing. So this is the brand Zara. I just talked a couple days ago about how I don't think Zara does very well, in my opinion. This also has like a high-low hem, which I don't think is super popular anymore. I could be wrong about that, but that's I feel like I don't see it out in the world very often, but I thought this was a cute shirt, and I found it at my favorite thrift store where my cost of goods is super duper low. And this day I actually only paid 39 cents per item. So when I come across things like Zara, or what I would consider like my bread and butter brands, like the brands that I buy kind of just consistently, so like J. Crew and Eddie Bauer and Banana Republic, I buy them anyway, because even if the comps aren't great, because my cost of goods is so low. I don't know that that's the best way to do it. I'm never sitting here saying this is the way you should do something. I'm just saying that this is the way that I do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, Zara tops have an average sale price of $14.49, which is not super high. And the sell-through rate, get ready for this, 5%. Which for me just like validates the fact that I'm like, I don't think Zara sells very well. Well, there you go. Maybe there's items in Zara that do sell well. In fact, I sold a pair of like really cool kind of wool pants that had like a herringbone print to them, and those sold really fast, which, I mean, I think they were wide leg, they were really cute. I think any pant like that, no matter what the brand, would have sold fast. These sold for $19.72. I think I had it listed for like $25, and then I send 20% off offers periodically throughout the day, and I think that was accepted. The total, so that was plus shipping, so their total that they paid is $26.12. My profit after fees, shipping, and my super small cost of goods is $17.32. This goes out in a poly mailer, which I just buy on Amazon, along with my tissue paper and things are falling. Tissue paper, and I use thank you stickers to like close up my tissue paper. So this is Eddie Bauer, again, one of those brands I kind of buy no matter what, but this I think is pretty cool. It did not sell for what I thought it was going to sell for, but that's all right. So in case you've never seen the Eddie Bauer label before, there it is. And see this knit up close? Like, it's kind of textured. The pattern on it is really cool, kind of Southwest kind of looking. Has a cowl neck. The zipper is off center, which I don't know if that's good or not, but something to note. Eddie Bauer cardigans, that was the only thing I searched for women. This is a women's sweater. Has an average sale price of $18.29. The sell-through rate is 20%. And this sold for $18. So, I mean, I'm right on target as far as like what the sell-through rate says. I just thought the style was a little better than just like a regular normal cardigan, you know? So I thought it would sell a little higher, but it sold on Poshmark for $18. I bought it about 3 months ago at a thrift store kind of nearish me. My average cost of goods was $1.19. It has really low cost of goods there. And my profit is $13.21. Not terrible. This did sell on Poshmark, I think I've said like 3 times. But because it's sold on Poshmark, it can go in any priority mailing apparatus. That's not the right word, but boxes, envelopes, anything, doesn't matter. I typically use padded flat rates, but I ran out of those. So I am using Tyvek. Actually, I don't think that would have fit in a padded flat rate. I don't think the Tyveks stay closed very well, so I reinforce them with these little priority mail stickers. And that seems to work well for me. If you are unfamiliar, you can get your priority mail devices. What is the word that I'm looking for? Supplies on USPS.com. They are free to come to you. They just mail right to your door. And then you just have to pay for the actual shipping. You're just only supposed to use them for shipping and no other purposes. Like, don't, like I've had packages come to me where the padded flat rates have been used as like bubble wrap inside other packages. That's not okay. Okay, this is a huge duffel bag, and it is Vera Bradley, and it is vintage, and it's vintage because it's made in the USA. Nope. I'm not 100% on this, but I believe that only the vintage Vera Bradley is made in the USA. When I did comps on this, I thought I saw like $60 duffel bags sold. I apparently was wrong on that. Because the average sale price is $20.35, which isn't, you know, that's not a lot. This I actually listed really low, like $12.92, expecting it to sell for like 10, but they did pay my full asking price, which cool. The zipper was totally ripped out, like not ripped out, but like there's no zipper pull. There were a couple teeth missing out of the zipper. I don't know what happened to that poor zipper, but it fully needs zipper replaced. So I did disclose that. I put flaw in all caps in the title because I just wanted to make sure that they were aware of that. The sell-through rate was 40% though for the Made in USA vintage large duffel bags. So I think, you know, if I found another one for not very much money, I would definitely buy it again. It sold very quickly. I was very surprised. 3 days. I found it in the bins, so I paid probably about $2 for it. The bins is the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. My profit was $9.98, which, you know what, I'm way pleased with. The buyer paid a total of $22.47 with the item plus the shipping. So my total for yesterday, my total profit was $53.60. Not ending the year super well, but that's okay. Overall, I think I did pretty well. So in the next couple days, next week actually, I'm really excited. I kind of have a little plan for things we can chat about as we're doing my shipping together. So we'll talk a little bit about what I made for the month of December, what I made for the year. I'm going to talk about my goals for 2024, and there was something else. Oh, like things I've learned throughout. I've been reselling for just over 2 years, so I've learned a lot in that time frame. So if you have, you know, thoughts of things that you would like to chat about in the videos, let me know, because sometimes I need help. And, you know, I make these videos for me because I enjoy chatting with you, but also I make them for you. So it's important that if there's something that you want to know, that I am talking about that. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please leave me a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm like super close to 1,000 subscribers, and that's very exciting to me. Was not expecting it at all, but it's super fun. And what else was I gonna say? I don't know. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Happy New Year. I will see you next year. I'll see you soon.